Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It's been a week. It's been a weird week. I got ill. I had a little job transition. Tons of stuff going on. We're back to it. We've got something to talk about. And since it is Sunday, it has to be speed duel related. So let's do another tryout. And let's try out Exodia. All right. So what could we do to get Exodia into the game? To answer that, let's actually talk about the new set that's coming out. So, real quick, the new set is going to be the Speed Duel Streets of Battle City. They're going to claim that it's going to have 8 decks. It's going to be $30 a box, which is, again, right for the amount of cards we're going to get. They're saying that it is supposed to be 20 all-new skill cards. But if we read through here, where are the important parts for us to see? And again, this has come to a lot of people's chagrin because, again, they're like, well, we just went to GX. Why would we go back to Battle City? And it's going to make sense here in a second. Here we go. Comes with 8 pre-constructed decks, okay? So let's count them up. Let's use the backs of some cards. So if we go through the list of everybody that they talk about, Yugi and Joey, okay? So those are going to be your first 2 decks. And then you're going to get Mako, Weevil, and Espa. So that's 5. Then they're going to be talking about Strings. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Strings, Arcana. And then for number 8, they're talking about our boy, the Rare Hunter. Now, so they've already announced all 8 decks. We do not have to speculate on which decks are going to be appearing. It's all in nip and here. The thing is, Seeker, the Rare Hunter. Now, for those of you who do not remember who Seeker was, let me refresh your memory. Seeker used Exodia against Joey Wheeler to take the Red Eyes Black Dragon from him. He also attempts to use Exodia to cheat his way through Yugi in order to claim his... he didn't have an Egyptian God card at this point. But he did want to take the guy's Dark Magician, and he knew that it was like a high-value target for Merrick as far as the Rare Hunters went. So, like, just real quick, does this mean we're getting Exodia? It should. This should mean that Exodia is, like, 100% confirmed, because of the 2 duelists we've seen use Exodia in the show, and I suppose I should make that 3, Gozabura Kaiba also uses Exodia in order to play the Exodia Necros strategy. But since we already have 2 players who play Exodia, and one of them that was like the only thing their deck did, just got announced. And I guess it's been announced for a minute. This isn't like a new posting on the Yu-Gi-Oh website. But this means we should see Exodia. Now, if we do not see a full Exodia, I would say that Exodia's head will be the skill card. So this way, it just counts and says if you have right leg, right arm, and left arm, you will win. So that is one way to do it, that they'll just give us the body parts and say, well, guys, you figure it out. Here's Exodia the Forbidden One. The crazy part is, because this is Speed Duel, that would then allow us to have, 3 copies of each piece? And this is something that it doesn't matter if you played traditional format or advanced format all of these years. He's limited to 1 copy per card per deck. So, like, we would see the first time ever where you could probably actually play 3 full sets of this guy. That's 15 cards out of your deck. And again, that's going to be pretty insane. So, like, big OTKs, they're going to try to go after this guy just as fast as they possibly can. And then when you're dealing with other decks, it's like, how do you limit this without changing the way that our limit list works? Unless, of course, the head becomes a skill card. So one way or the other, we are getting Exodia. We have to. It has to be done. But I'm curious, will they give us 5 pieces? Or will it be 4 pieces, and like I keep saying, a skill card? Either way, I'm still super psyched about it. It will make it so like the only way to like reasonably play Exodia will be to lock it to its own deck. And then cards like Allure of Darkness may go down to 1. Because again, I'm not sure if you guys would like this, but I know that Allure of Darkness is currently in the game. I want to say, and there's too many things. Give me half a second. Give me a second. I know that Dark Factory of Mass Production is currently in the game, but I want to see whether or not the backup soldier trap card is. And I'm not seeing it, which is good news for us. Um, but when you count in things like Foolish Burial, Allure of Darkness, Dark Factory Mass Production, being able to get back all the normal pieces, even going into some other like craziness plays where maybe you want to play them to the field, do like a little guard action, and then go ahead and get them either bounced or reverse tutor from the discard pile. Since again, Dark Factory can pull 2 pieces at a time. Things like, what is it, the Enchanted Fitting Room suddenly become like, oh, cool, I can summon 3 Exodia pieces in defense mode, fill my field. You got to waste your turn attacking them all, and then I'm going to cherry pick the last 1 or 2 that I need to my hand, and I win. So I will be excited to see how this deck gets handled. And I'm honestly hoping we do get all 5 pieces. And the only reason I'm hoping for that is because if we can get Exodia in this set, even if they jump back to GX and do like another year of the school, and then they jump back to the main storyline of the original stuff, this would be a step towards getting the, I think it was called Enter the Dragons, where we saw Gozabura Kaiba, we saw Noah Kaiba, we saw the Big 5. And I would love to see those decks and those skills actually emerge. And again, they could bounce back and forth for like another year and a half. Give us the, I don't know, they were called, but like Raphael was part of them. They played the Seal of Orichalcos. It would be great to see that kind of a skill play as well. And I'm thinking like the Seal of Orichalcos, sorry, plus like Crystal Beasts could be kind of an amusing switch up, because then you'd be able to play more of them to the back row, but they could also be considered monsters in the back row if they went ahead with like the full show effects. And they could, because they could make it a skill that cheats, and they could do things however they choose. But that would also be very neat, very cool to do. So for now, Exodia, do you guys think it's going to be? I'm pretty sure it is. Do you think it's going to be a skill? Do you think we're going to get all 5 cards? Do you think that this means we'll get Gozabura Kaiba later, maybe an Exodia Necros in Speed Duel? Let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, like usual, guys, I just want you guys to enjoy everything. So again, if you want to support the channel, like, comment, and subscribe are the easiest things to do. As always, the link to the coffee site is in the description, but that is always just an option. But most importantly, I want you guys to go out there. I want you to enjoy your day today. And I got some cool stuff for you tomorrow. So hopefully, see you then. Later.